Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Pixie again, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Pixie, and welcome to another awkward video. Tonight's video is part 2 of the brother machine, and I'm super excited. As I said in the first part, I'll leave a card up above if you've somehow found this randomly since recording the unboxing of this machine. Welcome to another awkward video, yay! We're gonna take a drink for that. So, I've had this machine for about a month now, and because of life, I'm just now getting around to testing it out. And long story short, I haven't had a new machine in over 15 years-ish, roughly. I don't know, time flies. And I'm usually a singer girl, and so this is my first brother. I bought this with my stimulus check because it had been way too long since I've had a new machine. I'm a seamstress by trade, or at least I was before the situation in the world, and yeah, I'm also a crafter, and I sew for pleasure for myself. I love making things, and sewing is one of my passions. So to continue where we left off, I have the accessory list in front of me, and then upon opening and untaping the machine itself, I found this little pouch, so we are going to go through these accessories, and hopefully everything is here to start the machine. I have not bought any extra brother accessories to this point. It's supposed to come with everything I need, and the other accessories were filmed in the first video, and then eventually we will get to running this machine and seeing the magic it can do, because what is this sorcery that is a computerized brand new 2021 brother? So this is gonna be a journey together. So we have the buttonhole foot in this little pouch. We have some bobbins, thank goodness, because being a former Singer user, I don't know if the same bobbins are compatible, and I want to definitely use parts that go with the machine so nothing goes wrong. And I'm not sure, 100% sure, if brother has standard parts or if they're specific to the machines, or if Singer and brother are compatible. I don't want to take the risk and damage the machine or my projects. So here we go. And then we have another foot. This is the button fitting foot. I usually do buttons by hand, but maybe I'll finally take the time to do buttons by machine. It's just quicker for me and my lack of patience to do buttons by hand. It's just a few quick stitches, but buttonholes are another story. And then we have the zipper foot. Zippers are my least favorite thing in the world, so it's nice to know that I have options here. It looks like I might not have to buy any more accessories. And we have an overcasting foot. Which one is this? It's so hard to tell in the little diagram, and it's been so long. Cotton, are you in the box? This is the blind stitch foot, I believe. Tonight, when we test out this machine, I'm just going to use the standard foot, which is the zigzag foot, and it's already on the machine. But it does come with all the feet for different projects. And let's see. I keep saying and. This is the monogramming foot, which is really cool, knowing that this machine has the capability to do monograms. And the last foot is, maybe this is the overcasting foot, but we will learn all of these eventually. And then twin needle, which I've never used, and then the standard machine needles. Thank goodness. And there's already a needle in the machine for me. So let's do this. Oh, and the dowel thing from the last video is actually an eyelet punch. Interesting. I've never seen an eyelet punch like that, but then again, I don't do a lot of eyelets. I probably should, because I eventually want to get into corsetry. So let's set up this machine. I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm excited. Is that your box now? Is that your box? Who's my handsome baby boy? You're such a good boy. You look tired. You look so tired. So sleepy. about 20 minutes of a lot of learning, I have threaded this glorious machine. I think I did it. I mean, I have the tails here, so let me show you. So the bobbin is a drop down and the singers usually are in here, so that was new for me. But yeah, this actually is a drop needle button, which was very handy. That's probably the reverse. Not sure what that is yet. Maybe that's raise the needle, but we will find out. And then for the bobbin winding, it said to sit on this, so we are learning what this is all about. I still have yet to figure out where the foot is optional, but this is obviously the stitch and tension guide. And what's really cool about this little quick reference is some of the stitches, like 15 through 17, this letter tells you what foot to use, which I thought was really handy. Like, they thought of everything on this freaking machine. I'm really interested to try some new stitches and to see, you know, like, this is a whole new learning experience for me, so we are in this together. But I just thought that was so cool. So this is definitely a quick reference guide, and I'm probably going to clear this off with like the quick reference instructions and like notes to get like used to this. But let's do some test run, stitch runs or something. Let's do this. Let's see what this machine is all about finally. Let's sew. Okay, so get it? So let's see how we did for our first ever stitch on this bad machine. Bam! We have a sewing machine. I'm so freaking thrilled right now. It's just gonna take a lot of getting used to, because like new machine, new brand of machine, company, whatever you want to call it. So let's try a zigzag stitch. Let's see how to do this. Alright, I think this is, that probably switches the needle to the double. I'm not sure what that is. So that's the tension, okay. And the width. How do you change the freaking stitch? Maybe it's this one. Yep, there we go. So I want a zigzag stitch. Let's do number 5. That was interesting. I'm not used to this dial. My old one had the touch screen where you just hit the numbers that you wanted. So we're on 5, and it automatically set the direct, like the recommended tension and the width of the stitch. So let's see how that turns out. Alrighty. I never say already. You can tell I'm tired. This is the number 5 zigzag stitch. Let's try this. we have a zigzag. It's not the prettiest thing. I am still getting used to this machine, obviously, but I did it. Yay! I can't wait till I'm confident with this new machine to tackle a project, but when I get a new machine, I usually just practice first. So let's go back to number 1. And let's see if this actually speeds it up. That's awesome. I like how you can control the speed. That's what that little arrow thing was. I'll show you. But wow, this is a great freaking machine. I'm very happy. Okay, so this right here speeds up the foot so you don't have to worry about the pressure on the pedal, like the foot pedal. And then this picks up or drops your needle, which is awesome. And then this does a back stitch for you. And I'm not sure what this is yet, but we will play around with it. I'm super happy. I'm so excited. Look at this. Look at this. Perfect. Perfect. Like, I am so impressed. This machine runs so smoothly and it leaves zero room for error almost. I'm sure I'll still run into snags because that's sewing, but look how clean that line is. And that back stitch is so beautiful. My singer used to hate back stitches because it would just want to snag and jumble. Like you can see the back side of the zigzag. I'm a little bit out of practice. I haven't sewn in a while. But I really appreciate this. So you don't have to put as much pressure on the pedal. And yeah, still gonna figure out this button right here. And what this guy does and this guy does. So we have a lot of work to do, but for my first run at 2 in the morning, you know, I can't really complain. And it's so quiet. This machine is so quiet. I cannot wait to get back into sewing. I'm so excited. As you guys can probably tell by now, I am so thrilled. Okay, so final thoughts. I love this machine. I am so happy I chose this machine. I could have been wrong about the optional foot. I may have, like the foot pedal, I may have misread the machine. Maybe the optional thing I thought I read in the description meant the little doodad that says it has the 3 arrows, the 3 sets of arrows. Maybe it meant like you didn't have to put as much pressure on the pedal. So it's not fully automatic. It doesn't sew by itself as far as I know. I'm going to read the manual tonight. But for the first run on my little scrap fabric, I love this machine. Maybe it's because I'm so used to having the same singer for so many years, but technology has definitely improved the sewing world. I could be completely biased, especially since I've never used a brother before. Maybe they are just magical machines, or it is the modern technology, but it ran so smooth, it's so quiet. I could probably sew at 5 in the morning and not wake anybody up if I chose to, because the old singers just go pa 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 pa, you know, like you can't not wake people up, and it was really hard to work at night, which I'm an insomniac. I work best at night, I function best at night, it's just how I am, it's how I'm built. But so far in that quick little run through, I am not disappointed in my choice, and I cannot wait to get back into some major projects. But like I said before in my last video, it is also about the seamstress, the sewer, the crafter. The machine works with you, so it depends on your level of patience and experience, and you know, practice makes perfect if you're a new sewer. But I would consider myself a novice, like not an expert, even though I do specialize. I am a seamstress, and I used to specialize in wedding dresses and costumes and such, and it is a hobby of mine to alter and design clothes. But at my novice level, semi-pro, whatever you want to consider me, I am so happy with my decision to purchase this machine, and the reviews were great, and I'm so excited to play around with it more. So I hope you appreciate this review. If you are a crafter yourself, or a sewer, or a seamstress, or a tailor, let me know what your favorite machine is. Are you interested in a brother? Do you have this model? Do you have a brother? What is your experience with them? I want to know what you're thinking. But yeah, it runs so smoothly. It ran through, I mean, I know this is just like a cotton, but it ran through this fabric so smoothly. I cannot wait to tackle other fabrics like felt, velvet, you know. Another one of the demos on this machine actually said that you can run through layers of denim. So we shall see about how sturdy and strong and tough it claims to be, if that's actually true. But yeah, I'm super happy. I'm so happy I have a machine in my life again, and I feel like I will have a lot of sewing adventures with this guy or girl. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you, and yeah, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below. If you're new here and you just found my channel, welcome. Feel free to do all the things you're supposed to do when you like somebody on YouTube. Subscribe, comment, like, dislike, whatever. And keep wearing whatever makes you happy, and enjoy your champagne, your tea, your brunch, and not the bad tea. We don't do drama here, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Take care. Love you so much. Pixi out. Awkward guy.